For today's video, we're going to check out the new home base status report. And like always, I'll leave a link to it in the description if you want to go check it out. First thing they went over was the new Lars Save the World starter pack. And it says here, it looks like the band is back together. Lars, lead guitarist of the legendary rock band Steelwool and renowned storm scientist, is ready to strum up some husk. The Lars pack arrives on September 4th, 2021. The Lars pack brings a new hero and outfit, the Lars Storm Strummer back bling, Lars Prop Chop pickaxe, the Lars challenges, and access to Save the World. These exclusive Save the World challenges will earn you 1,000 V-Bucks and 1,000 X-Ray tickets. So the new Save the World starter pack will be available tomorrow, so you'll have until then to get the Lockbox starter pack. And he still hasn't been added to the collection book yet, so we don't know what his perks are, but we'll get some gameplay with him as soon as he becomes available. Anyways, the next thing they went over was the new Venture season, which is going to be in the Hexylvania Venture Zone. And it says here, ready to get frightened? The next Save the World Venture season begins on September 4th at 8 p.m. There is something strange about the mist at Hexylvania. Its spooky energy gives Husk a modifier that reduces their damage taken from weapons, abilities, and traps. Major Oswald says the best way to counter this frightful short-range modifier is by sending our most durable commanders and defenders within 2 tiles of these powered-up Husk in order to dispel their buff. This is the perfect time to put your new Going Constructor builds to test. When the commanders are in range, the Husk will take 50% more damage. Enemies may also drop healing potions once they are defeated, giving you the chance to heal up after those brutal close encounters. So dust off your favorite shotgun, bring a melee weapon, and get ready to get close up to the vicious Hexylvanian Husk. So with the next Venture season, long and mid-range weapons aren't going to be as useful as short-range and melee weapons, and you're going to be able to deal the most damage when they're within 2 tiles. And obviously I haven't tested Going Constructor with this Venture Zone, but I also feel like Director Riggs with Happy Holidays will also be a really good loadout to use for the Hexylvania Venture season. Mainly because he's hard to kill when it's active, but also because all the damage you deal with Going Constructor is within 2 tiles. If y'all would like us to show some more loadouts for the Hexylvania Venture Zone, be sure to let us know in the comments below. Anyways, the next thing they went over was the Wolfy business quest line, and it says here, a super blood moon is arising. That means it's time for an annual pack extravaganza. All the cool werewolves in town are gonna be there. Help Director Riggs locate this year's pack extravaganza, and old Dyer himself will join your squad. And I would definitely recommend getting him. Not only because of his standard and commander perk, but you'll also get the Hunter's Instinct team perk, and this is the only way you can get it. And that Wolfy business questline is going to be available on September the 4th at 8 p.m. Dungeons are also going to be returning on September 4th at 8 p.m. And it says here, watch your step. Monsters and traps can be lurking around every corner in these terrifying dungeons, but no risk, no reward, right? While exploring the dungeon, you will find weapons and heroes to recruit along the way. Confronting evil, finding magical keys, collecting gold coins. Sounds like an adventure. Complete dungeons to unlock heroes, candy, a loading screen, and more. And it also says, listen up commanders, our most recent reports from the field and cunning acquisition of city blueprints are highlighting a new dungeon. It doesn't appear to be quite ready, but as soon as it's finished, we'll be sure to get in there and crack its mysteries. There was a strange hero who went off to investigate, but they haven't returned. Let's do the commanderly thing and lend them a hand when we're able. So it doesn't look like the new Science Dungeon Wing is ready yet, so I don't think it's going to be available on the 4th when dungeons return. But it looks like we will see the new Dungeon Wing sometime during the next Venture season. Swamp Knight's going to be returning, and he's going to be available from the Dungeon Quest. And I would definitely recommend trying to get him and maxing him out because I do use him often. Mermonster Ken's also going to be returning, and you'll be able to get him as a reward from completing Dungeon Quest as well. And again, this is another hero I would not only recommend getting, but I would also recommend maxing out. And we've reviewed both Mermonster Ken as well as Swamp Knight. I'll leave a link to both those reviews in the description, because I do use them often when it comes to melee loadouts. The Fort Nightmares llamas are going to be returning on the 4th, and it says this festival llama is filled to the brim with haunted heroes, weaponry, and cosplayer survivors. Candy can be earned from completing missions during the Hexylvania Venture season. As soon as they become available, we'll open some up and see what we get from them. You'll also be able to earn the Jack-o'-Launcher this year as well, and the way you get it is by slotting 3 legendary cosplayer survivors in the collection book. Once you've slotted these 3, you'll get the Jack-o'-Launcher. And you'll be able to get those legendary cosplayers from the Fortnitemares Llamas. And the last thing we're going to get this week is Ragnarok. And they didn't tell us how we're going to get him, so I assume he's going to be available in the event store. And I would recommend getting him as well, because not only will you get him, but you'll also get the Slow Your Roll team perk. And this is the only way you can get it. And that sums up everything we're getting this week. They also told us what we can expect to see next week. And the only thing we're getting next week is Plague Dr. Igor. And he's going to be available in the event store. I don't really use him that often, but I would still recommend getting him if you haven't gotten him already. And we've already gotten gameplay with Igor as well as Ragnarok, so I'll leave a link to those gameplays in the description as well. But yeah, that sums up everything that's in the home base status report. So let me know what y'all think about the Lars Save the World starter pack. Also, let me know what y'all think about the new dungeon wing being delayed. Anyways, that'll do it for this one. I hope y'all found the video useful, and thanks for watching.